I do want to get to our poll question. We're going to be talking about this amongst ourselves here in a segment or two. How do you feel about this team after yesterday? It's a loss, and some people have already been online. 70% of you say better, they should have won. In the middle, you've got about the same. Nobody's saying that. 30% of you say, I feel worse, they blew it. All right, you tell us. Take that smartphone of yours and click the QR code, get a little photo there, underneath the Hearthside Bank logo. Tell us what you think. I love following that little orange line, and it's always fun to see what the fans are thinking. It may be the same as us, may be different from us, and as always, I'll try and devil's advocate you into voting one way or the other, whichever way you're going. All right, better, same, or worse. All right, 2 questions for each pair here. We call this cover 2. Bob and Al, I got a question for you. 8:21 to go in the fourth quarter. Vols lead 35-30. Joshua Joseph strips Gunnar Stockton. Bryson Easton recovers. Vols take over at Georgia's 34-yard line. False start on Sam Pendleton. So you got 1st and 15, and then a run on 1st and 15, a run on 2nd and 12, a run on 3rd and 8. Was Josh Heupel too conservative in playing for a field goal there?
Can I say hell yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess
hell
you
yeah,
did.
it was too conservative.
No, you can't say that.
Dang FCC.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because there's a theory out there that when you get a turnover on the other team's plus side, plus your offense has been cooking really well in the fourth quarter, the defense is kind of on its heels. They're let down because their offense gave the ball up, that you really attack it. And so even with the penalty, okay, fine, you lost 5 yards, you can still go ahead and attack it. So I thought it was not just a little conservative, I thought it was way too conservative when you've got a defense that's sort of been reeling in that quarter anyway. And I wonder if part of the thinking was on the coaching staff, hey, if we get the field goal, we're up by 8, and that gives us a nice cushion. They can't come back and take the lead. But yes, way too conservative, I thought.
What do you think, Al?
Well, to be honest with you, defensively, I'm thinking they're going to take a shot. So maybe Josh was thinking, hey, they're thinking the way a defender would be thinking.
Right.
Because I'm already looking for them to go to the end zone. So maybe if I catch them off guard and run 3 straight plays, maybe we can get a first down and keep the ball moving and keep this drive going. So you really don't know exactly what Josh was thinking, but at the same time, I can see why we did run the ball 3 times, because defensively, I'm absolutely thinking, telling my corners, hey, deep ball's coming, so be alert.
Here's what I'm thinking. Georgia thought you were going to take a shot. So then Tennessee says they don't think, we're not going to take a shot.
So I
Georgia
thought
starts thinking. So then you take
You should
your
have
shot
thought.
because you
The thing with Heupel after the game, he talked about the fact that getting behind the chain changed a little bit. He said that they had bracket coverage on his guys. It's like, okay, you don't have anything to compete against that. But also, he made the comment that we were ready to go on 4th down and be aggressive there, but we got stuffed on that 3rd down. And on the television broadcast, he got caught saying a lot worse than hell after that play got stuffed. So I'm sure he was disappointed there, but I thought it was way too conservative. So it looked like they immediately just said, all right, let's settle for the field goal here.
And an 8-point lead's not a bad thing at that
Not
point.
at all.
Is it?
Not at all.
All right, question number 2 for you guys. Let's do a second guess on this one. 7 seconds to play in the game. Ball at the Georgia 20. Sham Umarov called for a false start. UT could have run another play there. And Josh Heupel said they thought about trying to get it back to the middle of the field, but he just didn't want to lose any more yardage, didn't want to risk it at that point. So they kind of bring Max Gilbert out. He misses. Should Tennessee have run one more play to even just calm the nerves of the kicker that, okay, no, we're back on schedule here. We got it. Or to get extra yards, or to get it in the middle of the field. Should they have run another play, or did you like the way they handled it?
I asked Josh Heupel after the game, did you want to set it up somewhat on the left hash mark? Because a lot of kickers are better from that side. And I'm not really sure what his answer was, except he indicated yes. So I think he was okay with being on that hash mark. I would have run another play trying to center a little bit better, but if your kicker says I'm better from this hash mark, then I go with that.
Maybe that's what he said in the Vol Network, but I read the comment last night where he said we thought about trying to get to that.
Yeah, my direct answer to my question, could have been different, but that's...
Well, that's one, they answer one thing in the media and one thing in the coaches show. So that might have been where I saw
That is true. So, but I would have run another play. I don't have a big issue with that. I don't think the 5 yards made a difference unless it mentally affected your kicker, and I don't know the answer to that.
Right.
It was a
But the
pretty
fact-
bad kick.
It was. So if you were 5
you don't
yards
know.
further back,
Yeah.
I mean, you'd been 5 yards closer. He still misses that.
Yeah.
So the yardage wasn't the factor to me. It might have been the mentality.
Or the
Or the
positioning.
positioning.
Yes, agreed. Sterling, should
I
they
would
run
have
another
not
play?
run another play. I would have not run another play. I would have got that penalty. And I would have got my kick out there even faster than what he got them out there yesterday. I think they thought about running another play. He had to ran the kicking team out there as soon as the penalty was called. Got to have some type of movement with your team. And my kicker was ready to do this as soon as they got to in his range. So he's been waiting about 10 minutes, actual time, with all those timeouts that happened. So I would have got him out there right away. I think Coach made the great call by not running another play. That hash mark with that right foot kicker, they love it there. He just missed it. He just missed it. Came right back in overtime, made the exact same kick.
And
Let's go.
We talked about when they got to he hit a 48-yarder on that one, or that series looks really bad. If you run 3 times and then miss a 48-yarder, but he hit that one, and he hit the one that came back, but he missed the one that, and he's kicking himself, you know that.
Yeah.
So is Mike Stoll's kicking him.
Mike
too.
Stoll's kicking him. Mike Stoll kicking him, kicking to win or lose. Mike's just not a kicker guy. All right, let's take a look at the poll right there. Woo, 85% say they feel better about Tennessee after yesterday. 3% say about the same. Only 12% say they feel worse.
I'll bring him
I
back
like
to the
that.
middle, John.
Yeah,
Come on, I like that.
what are you talking about?
That's sunshine numbers right there.
Everybody here's second guessing the coach. What are you doing there? 12%. All right, keep clicking. I want to know what you're thinking.